Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
This segment is sponsored by Palm Mechanics. Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today, I'm so excited to be joined in studio by April Logan. April, how are you doing?
I'm wonderful, and how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Now, you are actually a Palm Mechanics super fan, if you will.
I am. Can you believe it?
You're the first one I've ever met, Palm Mechanics super fan. But
I am.
I want you to tell me a little bit about your experience with the company and why you love them so much.
Well, from the very beginning, when I actually called them up, I saw them on Facebook. I didn't call them at first. I went ahead and sent them a message, and right away, within seconds, Crystal got back with me and said that Matt would be contacting me to give me a price. Within that same day, he showed up at the house.
Really?
Made arrangement, yes. Same day service. He came out, he gave us a price, set up a date, came out, and started on the tree.
Now, I know that Palm Mechanics are really paving the way in terms of specific palm management. Not a lot of people do this.
No, and he's actually an artist of the palm tree. That's what I call him, an artist. He's literally paints the palm tree.
Well, tell me all about what your palm tree looked like before.
It was miserable.
Okay.
It needed it was frumpy, and it needed an overhaul. It truly did. And the poor thing hadn't been maintained in probably 20 years.
Goodness.
It's an older palm tree, huge. It's one of the biggest palm trees that I've seen, and it's in our backyard. And it was in bad shape, had the fongs sticking out pretty much, and just really needed help. He came out, and within, I'd say maybe in less than an hour, he took it from a frumpy tree to something that just looked like it had just been painted in my backyard. It was just beautiful.
I've actually
Absolutely
seen your
stunning.
tree. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, we have to keep people from going into our backyard to come take a look at it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure it's kind of caught on a little bit too, that once people see your tree, they start to notice what other palm trees look like too.
The same day. When he was
Wow.
working on the palm tree, we had neighbors come from their home. They were watching him the whole time, and through their backyard. I knew that they were, taking a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually came over right after he finished our palm tree and finished their palm tree.
So how quick was the process?
I'd say from the first time I talked to them, within a week.
Wow.
Yeah, they got it done within an hour, but it was with it from start to finish, from the first time I saw them until it was done, it was a week.
Wow.
And then he comes back out, he'll give you a service call to let you know it's time. Do you have seed buds growing, the little pods on the top? He'll give you a call and let you know it's time. I need to come out and fix your palm tree, do some detailed work to it. And he kept his word. He gave me a call, set up the appointment, came out very inexpensive, and maintained the palm tree.
Love it. Now, another big issue that people have are the seed pods or other droppings from the tree. Did you deal with that before too?
No, because he took care of it. We've owned the house for about a year.
Okay.
And it was a mess. The outside yard was a mess, and the palm tree was one of them. That was one thing that I was afraid to let anybody take care of. And I really researched it before I contacted Matt Dix and Crystal. And I knew that they were the best to take care of our situation with our palm tree, because our palm tree is our jewel, it's our crown that's out in our backyard. I mean, it takes up the whole backyard. That's how big this thing is. And so I wanted the very best, and I got the best.
Love it. And it's also something that you shouldn't try to do yourself because it's not safe.
No, it's not. It's not.
Trust the artists.
That's right. The artist of the palm tree, Matt Dix.
Perfect. Well, April, thank you so much for talking to me today.
And thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Guys, if you want to learn more about Palm Mechanics, you can always call their number at 843-455-4456. This segment is sponsored by Palm Mechanics.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today I'm joined by Dr. Anthony Thompson. How are you doing?
Doing quite well, Katie, and yourself?
I'm doing wonderful.
You know, our goal is, first of all, we got the name came from Ephesians, 2nd chapter.
And this is a group of a lot of different people in Charleston, leaders in Charleston.
Yes.
Tell me about your board.
Yes, well, my board consists, very diverse board. Has to be. You know, we have young people, white, black, Latino, you know, and everybody's denomination is completely different.
Yeah.
You know, Catholics, Reformed Episcopalians, Baptists. I mean, and so it's very diverse for a purpose, you know, because, you know, we're trying to promote what Christ already did. More or less promote, we're trying to perpetuate what he already did. And that is by the grace of God to encourage people through acts of forgiveness, repentance, and reconciliation, okay, to destroy those barriers that divide us, that hostility that divide us. Like I said, that can be a number of things, you know. And it's not just for one particular thing, but it can be a number of things so that we can come together as one family, you know, the way it was intended to be. And so that's where we start.
And you were able to do this on a really big scale.
Yeah.
Whenever you had that event.
Yeah, when we had the event, oh, that took a lot of work.
I'm sure.
I mean,
lots of planning.
Yeah. I mean, even getting the organization together just to come as one. We didn't just do it right away. When I came back, this incident with George Floyd occurred. But to our surprise, the people in Charleston protested. You know, it's like, wow, I mean, they really they tore downtown up. They're mostly young people. And so we were shocked, we were surprised. And so there's a pastor named Reverend Zalik, who's the senior pastor at St. Michael's. And he and I have been doing some Lent season services together with other churches. So he called me up and said, you know, we need to do something to try to, you know, put some damper on what happened last night and let people know, you know, we're one.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. If you're looking for something to do this holiday season and you love music, well, don't I have a treat for you today? I'm joined by Dedrick. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I want to know a little bit more about the auditorium itself. You said it's a historic auditorium.
Well, the building, built 1908, it was a part of the original Winyah High School in Georgetown. That high school burned, and subsequently, well, it was already in place, a plan to create Georgetown, which was a merger of Howard High School and Winyah. There were some folk who were from town, led by, Miss Cribb, who was a secretary at Winyah High School, and a band of folk got together to save the auditorium, turned it into a nonprofit, and all these years later, we are now putting on live musical performances and open as a hub to the community.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
And people can enjoy it for years to come, too.
People can enjoy it. We work to preserve the building, number one, and then to bring live musical performances that can foster cultural arts in our community.
Cool. Anything in store that you can tell me about 2024?
We're planning a great 2024, but what you can do is stay up with us on all of our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and check our website, winyahauditorium.org.
Perfect. Is there anything else that I need to know?
Well, we would like for as many people that is able to attend our shows. And as I tell the folk that do attend, probably one of the best things you can do is talk up your experience at the Winyah Auditorium so that it can get other people involved. Music heals the soul, it touches the soul. So we offer something for everyone, and we hope that everyone can come and enjoy what they get.
Doesn't get better than that?
I hope not. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. This story is sponsored by Apricot Lane Boutique. Well, thanks so much for joining us today again on Living Local Carolina. Today, I'm having so much fun at Apricot Lane Boutique with Christina. How you doing?
I'm doing good, very good.
All right, let's just get down to business here. Okay. What is Apricot Lane Boutique? What are you guys all about, and why should people shop here?
Apricot Lane Boutique is a women's boutique. We have apparel, accessories, and gifts, and fun. We have lots of fun. Yeah, yes.
Okay, so how long have you guys been open?
We have been open since May 18th of this year. So we're pretty brand new, yeah. And we walked into this beautiful space, which was originally a bridal boutique.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, we walked into this and not much had to be done, so.
You're so right.
Yeah, we were very lucky, yeah.
Well, it's gorgeous in here. You guys have it so nicely spaced out, so when you walk in, you just don't feel too overwhelmed by things.
Yes, and that was our goal. We wanted people to come in. We wanted to make sure that they're seeing things together, colors together, coordinating things on mannequins, and being able to get a good idea of what our store has. Not too cramped, lots of things just spaced around, so.
And I know you love your customers.
Yes,
they
we
become like your
do.
friends.
Yes.
Tell me all
absolutely.
about, working with people, and you also have a loyalty program?
Yes, we are, not many boutiques have loyalty programs,
Yeah.
but we're very lucky that you sign up with our loyalty program, you earn points, and once you get to 300, you have $15 to spend anywhere here in the store on anything.
That's
so
fantastic.
yeah, and the points don't expire, and you just keep accumulating, so.
Love it.
Yeah.
So definitely shop here if you're looking for something. But you guys have new things coming in almost daily.
Yes, we do. We get to go to market and we space things out coming in, so we're able to put something new on the floor every week. We're gonna be getting spring things in right now, so we're ready to go for the springtime.
And you guys love to support other small businesses, so you have pop-up shops coming in here all the time.
Yes, we do. One is Permanent Jewelry, Link Me. Yes, and that's so much fun for moms and daughters to come in, and after they set up and you're waiting your turn, you can shop, and we usually do sales. One thing that we do is Fashion Cash. Fashion Cash is when you spend a certain amount, you get a certain amount to spend another time. So $20, $10, so we do that also, which is a nice incentive to come in and shop.
And y'all do sip-in shops too,
Yes,
right?
yes. We definitely do sip-in shops on Sundays from 1 to 5. And you come in and just have a glass of wine or champagne and just do a little bit of shopping. It's fun for ladies to come in and do that. And then we also are starting to do after-hours shopping. Ooh. Yes. And then you can come in with a group of ladies and we'll have little snacks and drinks, and you can come in and shop with your friends and do an after hours where you have the whole store to yourself.
Ooh, you'll feel like a VIP.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we really want to do, is to make you feel really special and to encourage ladies to come in together and shop and have a fun experience. And we also want you to come in and shop where you do life. You know, everyone is doing life here, and we want to be your favorite boutique to do that with.
Well, I know y'all are going to be my favorite boutique, especially here in North Myrtle Beach. If you're in the area, come by and check them out. What is your address for people looking
Our
for
address
you guys?
is 643 Main Street, and we are in Shops on Main, a little complex right off of Main Street.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.